You know, I'm just a special package that's taking a little bit longer to deliver. So that's all that is. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's Vlogmas episode is going to be a little bit more of a chit chat, a get ready with me. I wanted to bring in the topic single for the holidays because I feel like a lot of movies, just activities, people in general, they're either discussing kissing under the mistletoe or visiting families with your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what the movies and just like what society kind of brings about during this time. And me being like a young professional who's not in a relationship at the moment, like I wanted to, I don't know, just do a little, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So first I want to say that it is absolutely okay to be like not in a relationship right now. I think it would be a good, I think it'd be a fun thing, but it is okay if you are one of the lucky ones, if we're gonna call it, one of the lucky ones who are not in a relationship right now. I would say use this time to kind of embrace, everything you have going on, like the freedom, more of the freedom that you have. I would also say, like, just embrace your family a little bit more. As it would be nice to have someone for the holidays, I would say that don't beat yourself up about it. Like, that shouldn't be the highlight of your holidays if you're not in a relationship, like worrying like why you're not in a relationship. I definitely think it's something to think about, but don't, spend your whole like time thinking about why you're not in a relationship. I don't think that is healthy. I don't think that is helpful. Like, I mean, it's just how everything is laid out. I would also say, like, in order to like keep yourself busy, like, just still do Christmas activities. This stuff is not meant just for couples. Like, if you want to go out and see Christmas lights, go see your Christmas lights. If you want to go, if you want to have a little movie night and watch Christmas movies, have some friends over, like, have some friends over to watch those Christmas movies with you. Now, Corona, COVID and stuff is going on, so it's a little different. So do a virtual movie night, like that. Those things are possible. But yeah, like, do activities. Don't just sit around and dwell on that. Like, still make your holidays and experiences fun. Like, because I think that is key. Like, you don't necessarily need someone. If you need someone to have fun, then maybe a relationship, being with someone, that's not what you should be doing right now. Like, if you need someone to and kind of enjoy what you have going on, I wouldn't say that this is something that you need right now, So on another note though, I would say things that I do, like, it is good to, like, you can manifest things that you want. You can manifest the love that you want, you know what I'm saying? But I do think first you need to kind of look to yourself, and see, like, are you okay within? Like, do you treat yourself nice? Do you love yourself? And I think those are important, because if you don't love yourself, if you waiting for someone else to love you, you'll never feel like enough. So you need to, like, really look into yourself and see how important you are, without the whole, like, relationship. Take time for yourself. If you've been in a relationship for a long time, like, or if you just got out of a relationship, like, instead of hopping into one as soon as it happens, like, did you take the time to reflect on what happened before, what happened in the relationship, how you grew from the beginning of that relationship to now, and just like you as a person, like, if you get into another relationship, do you want it to resemble that? What don't you like? And so I would say really write those things down and look to yourself. And this kind of goes into play about your values. Like, you need to write those down, like the things, your values, your boundaries, like things that you want that person to, I guess, have, the traits you want them to have or resemble, and go from there. So for example, you know, I do look for someone with ambition. Like, they have to have like that hustle mentality within them, because I'm like, I have like a really like intense schedule at times, and you know, I'm not saying that I wouldn't want someone that's not busy, but it gets hard if you're always busy and the other person's not. So to them, from their perspective, you're not giving them the time that you need to give them, because they're just chilling, you know, and you're actually doing things. And I think that can lead into a toxic mentality where, like, well, if you're not talking to me, then who are you talking to? And it's like, that's not necessarily what's going on. So I would like highly recommend that, like, yeah, that the person that I date is like just as like ambitious as me. It doesn't have to be like school based. Yeah, it doesn't have to be school based. They can like have other ambitions, obviously. They don't have to be in law school for me, but they do have to like have stuff going on, like, you know. But also another thing that goes with that is they need to know how to manage their time. And I feel like I'm busy, yes, but like I know how to manage. If certain people ask you, like, I know how to manage my time in a way that isn't in a way that I can still hang out with somebody and they feel fulfilled. So I would definitely say like that is like time management, hustle, grind. I would also say like the whole chivalry concept, I think, needs to be there. And like the whole protector, like open the door, all of that in there needs to be there. And like what I've said before is like I wasn't looking for that because I didn't feel like that was a thing. I didn't think that that was realistic, or maybe I just didn't feel like I was worth that. But like that is something that should be, I don't know, expressed to people. I feel like a lot of people in our generation, they just don't like care. Like the whole idea of simple as opening your door, like that's not a first date like only concept. Like people are out here doing this like on a daily, and it's like we get into these conversations about the whole like the woman, is she worth it, is she a gold digger and stuff like that. And it's like I feel like we can't even have conversations with men about, you know, what is it that you do, like what's your like what, you know, without seeming like we want their money. And so that leads me into another like trait that I like. I don't really look for anything like insecurity or just like over masculinity, like in the sense of like because you're a man, you're right. or because you're a man that's what should be said, or what you say goes. I don't agree with that. Also, in the sense of like, if you are the breadwinner, or if you are taking care of majority of what we have going on, I still shouldn't have to be silent about certain topics. So I do like someone that embraces, basically like allows me to have my own opinion. We can discuss it, and it's just us and the topic, not necessarily me versus him about the discussion. So yeah, I would say those are examples of things that I value, or traits that I like, or that I know now that I like. And so write those down, or notate them mentally, notate them, and then ask yourself, like, how do you show up? Ask yourself, if a person is lined up in that manner, what would they be looking for? Are you embodying what they would be looking for? And so I would say ask yourself that, because you can't be out here asking for a really nice car, but you have on ripped clothing. Like, now I'm not saying like ripped jeans, but like your clothing is dirty. You're like, it just doesn't match up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so make sure that you're coming correct as well. Like, you can make this list, but then you need to look to yourself and like, am I embodying what I'm asking for? So yeah, I think that that's something like really important to consider. Another thing that I would recommend doing during this holiday season is like, definitely take care of yourself. Like take care of yourself. Like, do some self-love. Like, whether it's like getting a mask, going to get a massage, like getting your nails done, or reading a book, something, or even journaling, just something that like that makes you feel good, just something that like makes you feel complete without the need of having someone else in your presence. Just like self-care, self-love, you know what I'm saying? Like, affirmations, like every morning until January hits, as a part of your holiday season, like self-care, self-love situation. So like, do those things for yourself. Dress up, go out somewhere. Like, be careful with COVID, but like, even if you like dress nice and maybe have a nice dinner at your house, or you dress nice and you just kind of go outside and do like a mini photo shoot, just something that makes you feel good about yourself, I think can go just a long way in just appreciating who you are and what you have going on. I would say some self-love, like, or self-care things that I'm doing for myself is I really I really like to take like walks and just like think with like my music. I particularly like taking photos, so maybe dressing up and taking photos would be something. I know there's so many things you can do to kind of appreciate who you are and what you got going on. So I would say definitely consider that, but don't ever like sit here and think that because you're single for the holidays, come on sis, because you're single for the holidays, you can't have fun, you can't enjoy yourself. Like, no, don't ever think that. Like, I was just thinking about it the other day, and I was like, I'm sure other people feel the same way. And so yeah, I just wanted to come in and talk to you guys. because don't feel like sad on the holidays. This probably would be one of our like most, I would say, less interaction holidays. And so you're gonna maybe feel the need to be more like, even more like wanting to be in a relationship with someone, but like really lean heavy on your friends and your family, and attend those little virtual events you see online, like that people are hosting. Like, I know it seems weird to kind of like spend time or do some fun things like online, but I promise, like, it's still fun regardless. You still get to talk and like, you know, hang out with people. It's just not face to face. So yeah, I would definitely encourage like just like that bonding time. And then, you know, if you happen to meet someone, like, get to know them. But just know that these tools that I gave you, these tools that I provided, will only set you up so you feel confident when you do start dating. Like, okay, so this is what I want. This is what I can't deal with. And this is what I will deal with. So like, you know what you want. And yeah, like I said, this is just like a little chit chat, so I feel like I'm just rambling, but like I guess that's the whole point of like this like thing. So but yeah, don't let nobody make you feel second. I don't know, we can do more chit chats. I gotta get better with like doing like everything, my hair, everything, and like my makeup while I'm like talking to you guys. Like, it's kind of hard, so I don't know, but I'm almost done. As you can see, just did little curls in my hair, and then I did my makeup. I'm gonna throw on some lashes. This is the final product. Very like simple. I'm not like a makeup guru just quite yet, so I didn't really show you all of the products that I use, but I can if you want. I don't mind. But yeah, this is like my final look. I didn't go like super crazy because I'm about to head out and I didn't want to put on like a lot of makeup. But I wanted to, again, just do this kind of get ready with me, chit chat, just to like, I don't know, talk to you guys about being like single for the holidays. And you know, I feel like attention isn't really put on that. And if it is, it's like movies that discuss like being single and then finding someone. There isn't really like a lot of attention, like, okay, as somebody who has like, who's just out here, like, what are things you can do to still feel fulfilled and not feel like you're missing out on something because you're not kissing someone under the mistletoe on Christmas Day, you know? And especially now in this regard, because it's like, yes, I spend time with my family on Christmas, but I'm also, you know, 25 years old, you know? So it's like, I don't know. I'm not putting a timestamp on it. I'm not saying I was supposed to do something by 25, but I think also being in the environment that I'm in and seeing like people around me who are going home with their significant other for the holidays, I think that sometimes it's like a hard battle between like, you know, well, why am I not going home with someone? And it's because You know, I'm just a special package that's taking a little bit longer to deliver. So that's all that is. But either way, I hope this little chit chat was helpful. I can do like a real live, like self-love, like tips video, like really detailed and drawn out. If you would like that, I would be willing to create that. But this is all that I have for you guys today. So do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And more Vlogmas videos are coming. And I cannot wait to continue this journey with you guys. I started off and I said I was going to do about 4 to 5 episodes. And then like I just kept doing episodes. It is a lot, but I am proud of my progress and how I am handling Vlogmas. So keep on hanging with me and we'll get all of this stuff done. And yeah, so talk to you guys soon. Tap, tap, tap.